My name's Max, and if you were to equate my high school experience with any of the characters in Harry Potter, it would probably be Eloise Midgen.
And I'm Aylia. If I got to be half animal anything, it would be half red panda. Top half red panda, bottom half human.
And welcome to Granger Things!
Where we talk about Harry Potter things with a Hermione Granger level of detail.
Today, we're going to be talking about half-human creatures. Centaurs, merpeople, giants.
The not politically correct term might be half-breeds. Oh, I felt so terrible saying that.
Are you okay?
It felt bad in my mouth.
Okay, let's talk about Firenze for a second, because he's a centaur, half human, half horse. Real question, does the attraction that Parvati and Lavender have towards Firenze make them furries?
Is it maybe just kind of like one of those, you know, like when you watch The Lion King and you're like, Simba's hot, but you're not going to actually do anything about it? I don't know if that makes them furries. I think it's closer to bestiality, but that would only be if like they actually pursued it. We never see any female centaurs.
We don't. Surely they have them.
Don't call me Shirley. Sorry. Sorry.
Apology not accepted.
I bet that they just live in completely different herds. They meet up like once a year for mating season. So that's centaurs. Now let's talk about like giants.
Basically, giants must be like a subset of humans if they can interbreed with them. Well, we actually don't know if Hagrid is sterile or not.
Yeah.
It could be like a mule.
It could be like, that's exactly what I was going to say.
Interesting.
But my question for you is, Hagrid's dad and Hagrid's mom, she's a giantess. He's just a man. How could that possibly be satisfying?
I hate imagining Hagrid's parents having sex. Boo!
I know, right? I'm imagining him like head first.
Also, where?
Exploring.
Did they ever live together, or was this like a one-night? This clearly wasn't a one-night stand if she carried the child to term.
They didn't live together. He's not gonna like go live with giants.
So she had the kid and like was like, "This is yours," and then like handed him a baby that was the same size as himself.
Yeah. There's like a lot of interbreeding.
Also, that increases ability to use magic because they have their own brand of it that's wandless.
Totally.
Interesting.
And Hagrid's got, you know, like a magic reinforcement in his skin.
Yes,
like
exactly.
Impervious to spells and stuff.
Totally. Let's talk about merpeople.
Yeah.
Because merpeople are a very interesting part of the whole world because they have their own language. They live underwater. There's a whole tribe of them in the lake at Hogwarts.
Yeah.
Are there Arctic merpeople?
That would be so cool.
It would be pretty cool.
They'd be like all white and like slippery.
Yeah, like
they would be probably like really fat.
Do you think they would ride narwhals?
I think that they would coexist peacefully with narwhals and not use them for their own personal gain because that's not cool. Merpeople have a lot of different civilizations throughout the globe.
The world.
And they vary in appearance based on
where they live. And apparently the Ministry of Magic gave them the option to be classified as beast or human.
Being,
excuse me.
Beast or being.
And they chose to go with beast over being.
And centaurs did too. That shows them recognizing the injustice in how the Ministry treats magical beasts. And so then they're saying, we don't want to partake in this unfair classification when it's at the expense of our fellow magical beasts.
And I think it may also be like a cognitive choice of saying, why should humanity be on a pedestal over the rest of the natural world when
like we're all beasts.
Yes, we're all animals.
In some cases half red panda, half human. But it's this whole idea of like human superiority complex where you see it amplified in the wizarding world with this pure blood mentality.
Yeah, and I mean like the centaur's perspective on divination itself is also like, hey, like this could happen because of the signs I'm getting, but again, it's the world, we don't control it.
And it's all about like their form of divination is all about being at one with the universe and like understanding the universe and the connection between all things. I think the moral of this story is that fantastic beasts are superior to wizards and witches in a lot of different ways. But on the whole, we're all equal.
And now, time for the segment of Sorting the Unsorted. Madame Maxime Olympe.
Now, obviously Madame Maxime did not go to Hogwarts.
She did not.
One can only assume she went to Beauxbaton because she's the she's the headmaster.
Headmistress.
Okay. She is smart.
She's super smart.
She's very composed. Like, I wouldn't really think of her as like a Gryffindor because she doesn't want to admit to the world that she's half giant.
Right, so she's a little bit scared.
Yeah, I wouldn't think of her so much as a Hufflepuff because she's not necessarily like the warmest person.
I would agree, yeah.
She's got the elegance of a Slytherin, but at the same time, like the intellect of a Ravenclaw. I would say Ravenclaw.
I would agree with Ravenclaw.
Yeah.
I think like she seems practical, she seems super smart, and a little bit defensive, which I can see Ravenclaws being.
dare you, sir? Such a Hufflepuff moment. Congratulations, Madame Maxine. You are now the newest member of the
Ravenclaw
House. Yay!
You go to Hogwarts now.
Thanks so much for watching, guys.
Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe. And as always, in JK we roll. That's literally the first time I've ever done this successfully.